So today, we're going to follow a story that begins, believe it or not, billions of years ago with just a flash of light and ends right now inside your mind. We're going to explore the absolutely incredible, hidden journey of that light and see how its ancient energy becomes a fundamental part of who you are.
All right, let's kick things off with a question that's, well, it's a little mind-bending. What if every photon, every single tiny particle of light, whether it's from a distant star or just a lamp in your room, doesn't just vanish when it reaches you? What if, instead, it continues its journey inside you? And that, right there, is the story we're following. It's this epic tale that connects the entire cosmos directly to your consciousness. It's a journey that literally moves through the fabric of spacetime and ends up as the very thoughts you're having this second.
Okay, so our story begins with the traveler itself, a single photon. And to really understand a photon, we have to wrap our heads around a truly strange fact. From its own perspective, it exists completely outside of time.
This is where we have to bend our minds a little bit around Einstein's theory of special relativity. See, for us, time moves forward, tick-tock. But for a photon that's zipping along at the speed of light, time dilates to infinity, which basically means it stops. From the photon's point of view, the moment it's created and the moment it's absorbed are the exact same instant.
So just think about that contrast for a second. From our perspective, right here on Earth, a photon might travel for millions of years to get to our eyes. But from the photon's point of view, that journey never happened. There was no journey. It was just an instantaneous flash from its creation to its absorption. It is, for all intents and purposes, timeless. So that timeless traveler finally ends its instantaneous journey across space-time by striking your eye, and in that one moment, the whole journey turns inward.
The very instant a photon hits a molecule in your retina, it kicks off this incredible chain reaction. Its energy makes an electron jump, which then sets off this wave of chemical messengers. That, in turn, causes a neuron to fire, sending an electrical signal rocketing towards your brain. It's this beautiful, lightning-fast cascade from light to a signal.
Now, this is the crucial point. In that split second of impact, the photon, the particle of light, it ceases to exist. Poof, it's gone. But its energy? Oh, its energy is not gone. That energy has been perfectly transferred, and it has just been reborn inside your biological system.
And this brings us to a fundamental law of the universe, which is really the key to everything that happens next. The photon's energy didn't just disappear, because energy, well, it's the ultimate shapeshifter.
It's called the law of energy conservation, and it's actually simple, but wow, is it profound. All the energy in the universe has always been here, and it will always be here. It just changes its form, moving from one state to another. You know, like water changing from ice to liquid to steam.
And this is where that photon's energy is truly reborn within you. It becomes the electrical pulse in your neurons that lets you see. It becomes the chemical energy holding molecules together in your body. It even radiates from you as thermal energy, as your body heat. And maybe most incredibly, it becomes the energy that builds the physical patterns in your brain that we call memories.
Now, this flow of energy isn't just happening on some tiny microscopic level. No, it directly connects to how we experience our own minds. Because thinking, feeling, remembering, these aren't just abstract things. They are real physical processes, and they have a real energy cost.
Just think about how we direct this internal energy. When you're stuck in a loop, ruminating, replaying a stressful event over and over, your brain is burning through its energy, glucose and oxygen. It's a huge energy drain. But when you practice mindfulness, you're not destroying that energy. You are consciously redirecting it away from those frantic loops and toward balance and restoration.
This quote just captures the idea perfectly. Your awareness, your ability to consciously direct your focus, it's like the thermostat for your entire internal system. It decides where your energy flows.
So what happens to all this energy in the long run? Well, the journey doesn't actually end with you. It's all part of this great cosmic cycle, where every end is just a transformation into a new beginning.
I mean, your brain is constantly optimizing. Neural connections you don't use weaken, and their molecules get recycled to build new thoughts, new memories, and then ultimately, at the end of a life, all the chemical energy that made you, well, you, it disperses back into the environment. It becomes heat. It becomes nutrients for new life. The cycle just keeps on going.
So we can look at this incredible story through two different lenses, right? Through the scientific lens, it's this clear, beautiful story of energy conservation, energy just transforming endlessly following the laws of physics. But through a poetic lens, it's something more. It's the story of how raw light becomes perception, how perception becomes meaning, and how that meaning eventually returns to the universe.
And this is the final, profound takeaway. You aren't just some passive observer of the universe. You are an active participant in its flow. The warmth you feel, the memories you hold, the ideas you have, they are all a continuation of a journey that began in a distant star, a journey of light that found a temporary and really beautiful home in you.